The activities of the law enforcement agencies are aimed at strengthening of peace and stability and welfare of the people of the country. In order the prosperity and development, constructive and creative efforts to be strengthened more than permanently, in order to prevent negative acts and offenses. Today in Badakhshan province, especially in the city of KHORUQ, an interdepartmental headquarters is working. In this direction, the contribution of the State Automobile Inspectorate is significant, and effective measures have been taken to regulate the traffic movement, provide security, and prevent traffic and road accidents. Every year, hundreds of people have been killed and hundreds of others injured due to law violations, face problems. As a result of the traffic violations in the road, and responsible of the drivers have been registered 181 road accidents in 5 years and 9 months of this year, and the result 118 dead and 218 others injured. That this is because of pity and concern. According to the instruction and order of the head of the interdepartmental headquarters, an action post was established to reveal violations, including driving in high speed and disobeying to traffic light, driving with illegal tint, driving car drunken, strange numbers, and other situations. It should be noted that the activity of the post regulates the traffic movement and ensures the city's population's regular movement. And daily conducted activities have demonstrated that, despite taking preventive works, there are still many traffic violations by drivers. As a result of carrying out the purposeful measures, 249 road traffic violations, including 3 cases of driving with tint, 5 without state registration number, 4 cases with illegal number, 2 cases without driving license, 6 cases in drunken situation, 4 cases due to disobeying to the requirements of the police, 4 cases without permission for passengers carrying. In other traffic violations, 217 cases were made up protocols of administrative offenses against the drivers. Using vehicles without driving license and with the tint and with the strange numbers, 10 vehicles were detected in penalty station. Over the past 5 years, 374 cases, and in 9 months of 2018, 109 proofs, in total 483 illegal use of tint have been registered by the police staffs. It is well known that such matters are for the benefit of the people of KHORUQ and the province, which have been contributed to their support. Today we see that KHORUQ city roads just are become better. Not seems tinted cars and also cars without number. The city is calm, peaceful, flourished, and will be better more. It is over some time that it is being conducted joint raids in the city of KHORUQ, and there are some regulations, no traffic in the city. It is very good. It should be emphasized that one of the reasons of the accident and the death and injury of the people is that in the case of careless driving the car, the analysis show that most of the accidents that resulted in the death of large number of people are the controlling of the drivers and the drunkenness. In the 9 months of this year, 11 cases of driving car drunken have been identified in the province. Since the interdepartmental headquarters started its work, 14 in the case of drunkenness, 18 cases without driving license, 30 without state registration number, 32 non-compliance with the requirements of the road observers, 23 cases with the strange state numbers, and 32 cases of illegal use of tint have been registered. Unfortunately, today are also registered cases that some drivers manage transport in a drunkenness condition, and even create risk for their life, passengers, and pedestrians. During the conduct of the event was by employees of the State Automobile Inspectorate, 6 control of the vehicle in a drunkenness situation timely were detected. In particular, a citizen Sholam Muforiv, the driver of a car brain up Astra, is state number TJ6274AA04, while driving from the city of KHORUQ toward Sholam district, was detected in a drunken situation. I was driving car drunken. The State Automobile Inspectorate detected me in my car. I really broke the rules of the road. At the same time, the citizen Oshulbekov Munavar, the resident of the Ishkoshim district, a driver of the vehicle brand Opel Vectra, state number TJ6290, was driving under the influence of alcohol, was detected by police. Today I drank 100 grams of wine with my friends while moving from KHORUQ toward Ishkoshim district, and checking the documentation, the police detected me. Regarding the drivers who were driving under the influence of alcohol, protocols of administrative offenses were compiled. By the decision of the City Court of KHORUQ, they have been appointed administrative arrest for 15 days and have been deprived of their control for the 5 years because of their committed actions. It should be noted that the transport traffic regulations in KHORUQ has been well established, and currently there is no any car traffic in the Shirin street of KHORUQ city center. After the instructions and orders of the leader of the nation, the President of the Republic of Tajikistan, Emomali Rahmon, with the community's activists in KHORUQ city, 203 young drivers who had illegal tinted their cars voluntarily removed them. As was mentioned in the previous programs, the State Automobile Inspectorate and other law enforcement agencies will work hard to regulate the traffic movement to ensure full security of citizens and foreign guests within the acting laws until full equalization. It should be noted that disturbed to the regular activity of the State Automobile Inspectorate's checkpoints, creating obstacles to the activities of law enforcement and the military, create a danger to life and health of citizens, enrich the rights and freedoms of the citizens. There is criminal liability in accordance with the requirements of the relevant articles of the Criminal Code of the Republic of Tajikistan. On the evening of October 20, a group of youths from KHORUQ that consists of 70 people in drunken situation wanted to create obstacles to the legal activity of the police officers' post located in Mastebek Tosh Muhammadov street of KHORUQ city. The full name of these people, the organizers of such efforts to establish disorders to the protection rights of the region, is clear, and legal measures will be taken with regard to them. Parents, relatives, and anyone who their brothers, sisters are dear to them, be a contributor in lost people's fate, especially adolescents and youth, in upbringing of their children and their relatives, that don't ever be neglected. They should educate and control them, return them from lawlessness and bad ways. Pay special attention to this important issue, not risking the life of their children. Tomorrow is late. The activity of these posts is officially for the purpose of ensuring the security of citizens and public order. Headquarters officially warn and stress people who are unaware of the law and show incompetence. Land, road, posts, and order how to provide it across the country as the exclusive rights and responsibilities of the state. Peace and stability, rule of law, and social order, as well as the security of citizens and peaceful life for every citizen. Each of us must work hard to support the policy of the state and the government of the country for the prosperity of this land and our country development.